Yeah, it's the Funko Pop Showdown, baby. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Mandalorians? Jango Fett here, and today is another Funko Pop Showdown episode, and today I am pitting the Red Hot Topic exclusive Daredevil against the brand new Netflix Daredevil. So I will compare them based on a number of factors, and these factors include stance/pose, detail, the paint job, the likeness to the actual character it represents, and then the last factor will be the wild card. And then after those factors, we will determine who is the winner of the showdown. So let's do this! So here are the two pops. Before I start with the showdown, I like to look at the boxes. And there's no factor in the boxes, it's usually the figures. But I wanted to show off these boxes. So first let's start with the Daredevil Hot Topic exclusive. Really nice standard Marvel Daredevil box, and I wish there was a bigger line, like with Bullseye, with other members in the classic Marvel, but there's only Daredevil, surprisingly, so that kind of stinks right there, but oh well. And I do like this side. It shows off the Marvel covers in the back, like the Hulk and all this stuff, so like you see in the movies, you see the Marvel pages flipping around. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then let's look at this guy. He has the Daredevil Netflix logo right here. You don't see Netflix, but you see the Marvel Daredevil logo right here. Pretty nice box, pretty standard. And then you have a bigger line right here. Mass Vigilante, which I really want to get. The Daredevil one, which I have. Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk. I'm guessing they'll come out like later in the month or so. I'm not sure, but I really want to get the Mass Vigilante because that was probably my favorite in the TV shows. I became a Daredevil fan after watching this TV show, so never was before. And this side is pretty standard. I'm not a big fan of this, whatever this background is, so I really do like this background right here from this Daredevil. So it doesn't factor in, but I just wanted to show this off. Okay, now to talk about the stance and the pose of these figures. They're pretty standard. There's not really too much to talk about. The right Daredevil, the regular Daredevil, is holding some nunchucks. I'm guessing they're nunchucks. And the left Daredevil is holding some bats, I guess. I'm not really sure. They're pretty standard. They're not really out of the ordinary. So I think I'll just give the points to the Netflix Daredevil. The right is just not too exciting, but I do like the left Daredevil a little bit more. Now to start with the detail of the figures. Now unfortunately, they're both bobbleheads, and I'm not a big fan of bobbleheads. We'll ignore that for now, okay? They're both bobbleheads. You gotta deal with it. So let's start with the Netflix Daredevil, and let's talk about the detail of the figure. So the detail is phenomenal with this figure. There is a lot to talk about. The helmet, so much freaking detail. The horns, the side of the helmet, I should say, and the armor is really cool. This body is super detailed. There is a ton of detail within this figure. There's just a lot to talk about. I mean, the armor is just really done right. There is so much to talk about. And the chest armor, the little nunchucks, super cool. Really great stuff. And the helmet itself is so freaking good. So I love the detail on this Daredevil. So let's talk about this guy a bit more. So the detail for this one, there's not really much to talk about. There's not really much going for it. I mean, the regular Daredevil, the original Daredevil, is not really an exciting looking person at all, but he is pretty standard. He's got the horns on the top. The eyes are a lot dark red, like a darker red color. There is the DD logo, the Daredevil logo, which is cool. I like that logo a lot. And he's holding his nunchuck things. You can see on the bottom right here, there's this is where it ends right here. There's like this little tiny rope. So I do like that a lot. I think that's pretty cool. And you can see the little boots, the lining for the boots, the belt. But it's really hard to tell unless you really look into it. You can see the gloves. There's a different lining for the gloves. This is not really detailed. Not detailed at all compared to the other Daredevil. I do like what they were trying to do with this figure, but honestly, this one trumps it in every way. So I'm giving the points to the Netflix Daredevil. So let's talk about the paint job for these figures. Let's start with the regular Daredevil. It's all red. There's not really much to talk about. The nunchuck has like this black color. The rope at the end is brown, but everything else on him is red, and it's all one color. There's not like any differentiating colors. It's all just one color. I know it looks yellowish, and I apologize for the lighting. It's been like that. I hope it changes someday. It's pretty bland. The paint job is pretty bland. I do like the outline for the Daredevil logo. That pretty much stands out, but everything else is just this boring original red color. And I know that's what the person looks like. Yeah, it's just not much. Not really much. So let's talk about the other Daredevil. Paint job is phenomenal. I mean, everything about this figure, the paint job, it looks like a kind of a metal going for it with this figure. I mean, I know it's not metal, but it's kind of a metal color going for it. The armor looks like it's armor, and it's got like these different, you can see the gauntlets, the chest armor, the boots. I don't know what this is going on for. I guess it's like some type of knife, or where to hold his like bats, I guess. That is a pretty cool color. I really like this coloring job that's going for it. The paint job is phenomenal for this figure. So this is pretty easy. This is just a really easy going for it. So I'm going for the Netflix Daredevil with the paint job. So let's talk about the likeness to the actual character it represents. So on the left side, I'll put a picture of the Netflix Daredevil, and you can see the likeness is right there. It's almost exactly the same. They did a great job with this figure, and looking just like the character from the TV show. Great job. Now this is tough, because I'm looking at the other figure now, the regular Daredevil, and he looks just like the other figure as well. He looks just like him in almost every way. This is tough, guys. They're both almost exactly the same. So I'm actually going to give points to the original Daredevil. So it looks like I don't even have to do a wild card factor. So the winner of the showdown, 3-1, is the new Netflix Daredevil.
You were right. What you told me over the radio that night. Not everyone deserves a happy ending.
I highly recommend everybody get this pop. This is a great looking pop, and get the rest of the lineup. I know I'm getting the Mass Vigilante Daredevil pop. I'm definitely getting that. I became a huge fan of Daredevil after watching this amazing show. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next episode I'll let you guys decide. So I got Hannibal Lecter versus Will Graham, or Boba Fett versus Prototype Boba Fett. I'll let you guys decide which Funko Pop Showdown I will do, and then I will do that episode. Don't forget to please like and comment down below. Tell me who you think the winner should be. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Django Fett. And I'll see you, my fellow Mandalorian brothers and sisters, next time. Oh, yeah!